Here is how you graph an equation that is in slope-intercept form. I've already gone ahead and done this first one, but I'm going to walk you through what I did. Okay, and this right here is slope-intercept form, where the slope is the number in front of x, and the y-intercept is the number that is behind it. In this case, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to graph the y-intercept and put it on the y-axis. This here is our y-axis, and our y-intercept is 3. The reason I circle the plus there is that tells us whether it's going to be a positive or a negative. So we come over here to the positive 3, and we put our point, and then we're going to apply the slope. To graph the slope, which is negative 3 over 2, and if you're not sure if the negative goes with the top number or the bottom number, it will always be the numerator, which is the top number. So the top number, in this case negative 3, will make you go either up or down, and because it's a negative, it will make you go down. So basically we just need to go down 3 spots. Now right here we're at negative 3. If you go down 3 spots from negative 3, that would take you to 0. Make sure that you're actually taking into account the units that they use. Here we're counting by 1, so we're able to just count down 3 spots. If not, you could subtract 3. 3 minus 3, 0. So we need to come down 1, 2, 3 spots. And then that brings us here, but before we put our point, we're going to go ahead and finish our rule, which says the bottom number will make you go to the right. So our bottom number being 2, we need to go to the right 2. And since we're currently at 0, 2 would take us over to 2, or in this case we could count because it's counting by ones. 1, 2. And that is our point that I put. After I put the 2 points, I used a ruler to draw my line and finish the problem. Okay. So always make sure you are using the units of the graph. All the graphs I'm using are counting by 1s, but sometimes it will count by 2s, 5s, any number of things. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at the second problem. Alright, so again, we're going to put the y-intercept, graph the y-intercept on the y-axis. Our y-intercept this time is negative 3. So I'm going to put a dot at negative 3 on the y-axis. Then my slope is 4 over 3. Again, the top number makes you go up or down. In this case, with it being a positive, I need to go up 4. I could either take negative 3 and add 4, which is 1, or in this case I can count up 4, because it's counting by 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go over 3, which is my bottom number, and we will always move to the right. 1, 2, 3, and put our next point. And that's all there is. Take my ruler, draw my line, and we're done with that one. Okay. Our last problem, our y-intercept is negative 4 here. So we're going to put a dot at negative 4 on the y-axis. And then this time we don't have a fraction, so I put this over here. If your slope is a whole number, like 4, make it a fraction by putting a 1 under it. So 4 over 1. So this number, again, our top number, makes this either go up or down, and the bottom number always has you go to the right. So in this case, let me go ahead and fold this up here. So in this case, because it's a positive, we need to go up 4. So if we're at negative 4 and we added 4, that would take us to 0. Or we can count up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, since we're counting by 1s. And then our bottom number, 1, makes us go to the right 1. And I draw my line. And we're done. And that's how you graph an equation in slope-intercept form.